Hey, what's going on, everyone? So we are back at it. Look, yesterday it did not go too well. It did not go as planned. We only had one win all day yesterday, and it wasn't even one that I put on the YouTube or any on my Winnable account. I apologize for that. It was a win that I did, or a play that I did immediately after the 2 Sundays ago, the previous Sunday, it was this one right here. So I took a quarterback receiver with NFL and college football. Now I just did this on the fly. It happened to hit. It happened to be the only one that hit yesterday, unfortunately, and thankfully it put me in the positive for the day because I invested about a little over, maybe like 2,300 with a possible profit of about 20K, and of course only got 4K out of that, and just profited maybe 2K for the day. All right. Although we want more. Now I know 2K sounds like a good day, right? But when you invest 2K, you want a little bit more than 2K, right? So I expected to have a big day. I mean, I expected to get anywhere between 4,000 through 6,000 for the day, but that was not the case. We missed out on a lot of big plays, a lot of close ones yesterday, and they just didn't hit. I'll show y'all right here. Look, it just did not go so well, man. I mean, some pretty close ones, like this one right here. This was like what? Man, this was 120 to win $1,200. We just needed Stephon Diggs to get looked at 2 more times in the game. He didn't even need to catch the ball. Just throw the ball to that guy. That didn't happen. We missed it by 2, and that sucked, man. That put us at $1,200, or made us miss out on $1,200. It was a $200, a $120 play. And then, of course, I mean, Tua, Tyreek, and those hit, of course, and Dak and CD just did not have the best game. Cowboys ended up winning outright, but in terms of quarterback receiver yards, that didn't hit. And then, of course, the 6-man. And then, man, right here, Chris Godwin, 12 yards, buddy. 12 yards, and you would have won me $200. Man, it's just tough day. It is what it is. But we don't quit. There's no quit in us. I mean, look at this one. Check this one out, y'all. 5K. We missed out on 5K on that one just because Jared Goff decided to start playing in the fourth quarter. If he would have this was against the Chicago Bears, man. Against the Chicago Bears, who are really bad against the pass. But apparently, it's a divisional game. It's a conference game, divisional game. I get it, right? Anybody can win in those games, but man, to throw 3 interceptions, 2 in the first half against the Bears, horrendous. And then he decided to play like he knows how to play in the fourth quarter, it was already too late. Yeah, that would have been a big win. That would have been 5K for the day, and I invested 200 on that one. But anyways, I mean, let's talk about some positivity. So this is one of the plays that I have for y'all today. So AJ Brown over in receiving yards, Hurts over in passing yards, Rashee Rice over receiving, and Patrick Mahomes over in passing. So of course, Pat Mahomes hasn't hit this over in the last 2 games. He almost hit it against Minnesota, right? And then he hit it against Chargers and Denver. Now, one big correlation to make is Chargers and Denver both, or Chargers and Broncos, both have really bad pass defense as of now. Crazy to think, but the Eagles actually have one of the worst pass defenses in the NFL. So, I mean, and on the contrary, they have one of the best rush defenses in the NFL. So if the Chiefs are going to have any chance, that's an experiment I'm doing, any chance to win tonight, they're going to have to do it through the air. No way they're going to rush for over 100 yards tonight. So look for Pat Mahomes to try to get going if they want to win. I believe it's going to be a competitive game, Super Bowl matchup or rematch, right? So 285, I mean, he could definitely do that. It's not, Eagles aren't no pushovers, right? And then we're going to go ahead and take Rice. As y'all can see, I'm doing this standing up because it's the only way I could get good lighting. Any other lighting, I was looking like a zombie. All right, so Rashee Rice over 43.5 receiving yards. He's averaging 45 in his last 5, and you can see he either hits this really below or really above. But again, look at it. When he's facing good cornerbacks, he doesn't do so well, or good pass defense, doesn't do so well. Denver Chargers, Denver again, right? He hit that over, and I mean, he got that October 29 against Denver, where that defense actually started playing good again. So again, look for him to get over 43.5, and assuming this is with the assumption that the Eagles are going to do everything they possibly can to take Travis Kelce out the game. They want to make him a non-factor, so somebody else is gonna have to catch the damn balls, right? So I think Rashee Rice, he could definitely have a big game. Maybe, who knows? First 100-yard receiving game of the season, possibly. We'll see, right? But Rashee Rice over in receiving yards, and then of course we're gonna go ahead and look at Hurts, right? So with Hurts, and I apologize for the quality of the video, y'all, but I am trying to get a workout in before my next patient. So it's either I do it this way or I don't get it done at all. But you can see he hit this over in 4 out of the last 5, man. I mean, why wouldn't you take the over in his passing yards? It's going to be obviously a competitive game against the Mahomes and the Chiefs. Super Bowl rematch, all that jazz. So I'm excited for this one. And then, of course, if we're taking him, we got to take his ace. We got to take Batman, right? We got to take the master one. So we're taking A.J. Brown over in receiving yards. And, man, his over has dropped because of that Dallas game. But look at that against, I mean, I don't even need to say much. Over 100 receiving yards in 4 of the last 5. Definitely look for A.J. Brown to have a big game. And in my opinion, or statistically too, the Chiefs are actually having pretty good stopping the run, especially with Chris Jones now down the middle. But I could see them getting down the ball down to A.J. Brown because of that. Because DeAndre Swift, they're going to be trying to run the ball, right? They're going to try to run the ball, but I think it's going to be a game where they're going to have to run to set up the play action, and that's where A.J. Brown comes in. That's why. So since we're on that, I do have another play that I put out on my winnable. Might as well just show y'all right here, right now. Let me see. I'm going to have to move that right there. So right here, this next play on my winnable, I don't even think y'all can see me anymore. But I took DeAndre Swift and Rashee Rice over. DeAndre Swift over in rush attempts and Rashee Rice over in receiving yards. So again, we're banking on Rashee Rice tonight. But we took DeAndre Swift over in rush attempts because I do think that the Eagles are going to try to keep the ball away from the Chiefs. And how you do that? By running the ball, drain the clock, and try to do that as much as possible. All right, y'all, those are the plays for tonight. Make sure you lock in. It wasn't a good weekend. I'm not going to lie. I wish it was better for y'all, for me too, right? But we don't stop. We don't quit. We're bouncing back today. And I'll see y'all when we're a little bit richer. Take care and have a great day. Good luck on every place, everyone.